Okay. Okay. That can close. I can hit this button and then go here and that is actually exactly what I wanted. Kind of, except I wanted this one turning in full screen. Okay, so what is it that I need? More steel. I should get a hydrogen and oxygen buildcraft tank. Moving all of this charcoal over is going to be a pain, no matter how I do it. But that's not something I need to deal with right now. Do I have a bunch of steel plates or did I? Oh yeah, I made 12. I need 16 at least. Really, another 24? I need to AFK at my spooter farm and get spooter stuff. By which I mean armor. Um, 24. Just wait. Just for one, so I need 48 just for the large steel pipes. Then I need another 4 for making 2 machine casings. We've pretty much a whole stack steel there. Also, I'm gonna need to make more bomb. More LED pumps. So, oops, just unplugging my keyboard for a second. If I go into crystallines LE, so each one of these. Yeah. If I come back into the circuit assembler, it uses that would be significantly easier if I go back to usage of this, though. But I think I have enough of the whole, existing circuits to make a, what was I gonna say, a, assembly line for circuits. I want... Also, in regards to this, I am definitely eventually going to need to, empty out all of this and move it along, move it over there. I also need to, make more cheese. Would blank in there. It doesn't belong in there. Do I have carrot juice? What am I doing? Kind of just waddling around waiting for these to have been done, but they are already. Not that this is. And then this. which can be made in a assembler. It's not any cheaper to do that though, and it takes time. So it actually just ends up being more expensive. Where is thing I want? Which the thing I want, by the way, is some rubber is over here. Maybe I should start producing some rubber. I'll also probably want some tin to make tin rotors with. Earth for this, these are huge, yeah, okay. I do already have some rubber rings. I don't need to make more rubber rings, actually. That being said, I would like more motors. Which are these made? Wait, what? These made cheaper and these similar. Where's the normal? No. But this is automated though, so but yeah, it would be nice to like make an automatic pump generator or something. But I also don't necessarily want it to make a whole chest's worth, which I think is the smallest amount you can make. I need tin for tin rotors. Which is over here. 17 to 4. Or 34 to 8. Yeah, 34 to 8. I can do math in my head. It's the assembling machine, so off with you. On with you. So how many pumps am I gonna need? At least 4. I would prefer to get more though. Also for the basic assembly machine, I just need 1 of each. Ooh, this one doesn't require any service quits at least. I assume these are used for... Ooh. Ooh. That's not difficult to make. Oh. Hmm. It's pretty cheap. All things considered. Hmm. Sleep time. So I'm definitely going to want to make more than just one of them. But... Where? I don't have an empty tank on my person. Those are filled with methane. These are empty. Where? Okay, here and here, and then come over here and do that. Control. Bronze fluid pipes. How much these guys can? Oh, it doesn't say when there's not fluid in them. Pretty sure. These are just. Oh, these are small bronze fluid pipes. I may need to. No, these can do 8 liters, or 8.8 liters a tick. These should only produce 750. Probably what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm probably gonna make a firehouse like up here, where like a decent distance away from my chunk or from my lab. Also, I'm probably gonna end up making like an actual factory up here because I didn't realize how small this lab was. until after I kind of already have consumed like a third of it with just one single multi-block. Because remember, I do want to move all of this over there as well. So, yeah, I would kind of run out of space really quickly if I just built in my lab. But also, this stuff, the steam-powered multi-blocks can be exposed to the rain. It is just, the, electronic things that can't. Hmm. 10% chance too. Huh. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Why is there a few squares in here? Recipes of this. Not. Did I not pull them out because I didn't have space in my inventory? Is that what happened? Oh yeah, I also need some cable. What was I limited by? Motors, of course, yes. I don't need more than what I have right now. I can get more later. Redstone alloy symbol X50 loss no matter what the that's convenient because I can use a 4 amp LV circuit to run empty machines. Of course, with the downside that it will guzzle through fuel really quickly. I should what is preventing me from making one of these? Oh, I have everything. Wait, what? I'm just missing the boilers, right? Yeah, okay. These don't output steam out of their bottoms, do they? I'm nearly positive that they don't, but just in case. So these two produce the same amount as all 5 of the other boilers. And I'm pretty sure they're smart enough that I can just do this and they won't consume the fuel when they're able to boil. I don't know why you place this down here. I wish I could see like the. Is my water not able to keep up with this? My water projection, oops, it's nighttime, might not be able to keep up with this. Let us see. No, it's slowly going up. The reason it's low is because I was washing things. So, yeah, that's why it's low right now. One thing I do, hello. One thing that I do want to also do is, actually, probably what I should do is I probably should, like, drain out the water around this area. Because I want, to not have to deal with it. Actually, and more importantly, there is some ore veins around here, like this copper vein and this mica vein and this iron vein here, that I want to be able to get to, but I can't because, well, they're in the water. I wish they would make it so that you can directly use empty cells on cows. Empty cells nearly perfectly emulate buckets, but they don't take milk from cows. And I don't want to say for certain, but I'm pretty sure there's not any, like, technical reason onto why they couldn't do that. Steel. God. I wish when I typed in stealing it would only show me the normal steel. Four. One on the carbon. 26 is divisible by 2, but not 4. 24 is. Set that in there, I suppose. 24 is 4 times 6. Also, I don't know how polluted my area is over there. Last I was over there, it was too stinky to live in for long without getting negative side effects from the stink. It hasn't even done doing what I wanted it to. Hey. It, in fact, was school. So it's not stinky over here anymore. How... Is there a recipe that I can do in MV that doesn't... Not for that, for this. It doesn't require... Oh wait, no, it is just oxygen. Why didn't I... Why didn't I bring over my oxygen? There's some oxygen in here already. There is some oxygen in here already. So if I were to move this over one block, I think I can make this area significant, or this ride significantly shorter. Just by the mere fact I wouldn't have to slow down for that corner. Something on right now because I'm about to leave loaded chunks, or I'm about to unload these trunks, so what that means is I need to upgrade my steam tank. Well, here's the issue. I don't want to upgrade those. No. Oh, cool. I was slightly expecting to teleport when that happened, but why would I have I? Or I could also probably just get rid of that plot of land, of, whatever, wholesale. genuinely wonder if I'm pumping out of these tanks properly. Because also, I didn't not need to make as many what's it called, coke furnaces as I did. I might just fill these with glass and not expand more coke furnaces. Okay, yeah, that one is at least. I don't know about this one. Yeah, these guys are pumping out properly. That chunk is gonna get stinky soon, though. Actually, I don't think that recipe was producing any CO2 pollution. Into the pit with you. I should make the pit bigger, because if I make the pit bigger, that means that I could have more villagers in there without them dying, which means I can get more emeralds faster. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Parchment will allow me to get... Oh, the game prefers to skip a button, but... And getting hoppers is super easy. Like, not even an inconvenience at all. Especially now that I can just craft chests 8 to 1. I don't have my scoop with me. Okay, I could probably put some. I could probably, if it's gonna be full, I could probably put a whole stack in there. That being said, I actually don't know if my water tank. In other words, what really needs to happen is I need to buffer some more water. Oh, but yeah, my thing is off because I unloaded it and it's in between chunk boundaries. I could also build up and make manufacturing plants on the floor above. And then I could probably actually even bifurcate the creosote output instead. Okay, but this quest should say where I can. Arsenic. A gallon of arsenic. I have plenty of arsenic. Is there any game? Let's see. So. Alright. Okay. Where's the normal from a butcher's in the blast furnace with some oxygen. So gallium, raw gallium, yeah, sure. Raw zinc, where get you? Nope. No, just no big veins, just small veins. Which is, oh, I have plenty of Fahrenheit, don't I? Or did I already process it all? I've genuinely not gotten any gallium. We'll see. Consider cleaner. Oh, here's some slow share. Here's my question though. Where do I get gallium from this? Oh, I have to get a thermal centrifuge to get gallium? Not what I wanted. I can get bauxite in the... No. It's on the moon only. But bauxite was on the toilet in the on the toilet first. In the toilet first, but nope. Which means I probably have to go find another sulfur vein and or mine more sulfurite. Which means what is arsenic? Yes. Yeah. How does one make a basic thermal centrifuge? Need 2 more and motors, but other than that, I can do everything there. Is this like a thingy that takes whatever? Does this turn into... Turns into minced meat. Are we doing the thing where actually fully processed a whole stack and are already like to the point where like we wanna start making more. Looking about doing another stack. I'm gonna do a stack of lead. Like I said, I am not producing nearly enough water for this though. And I should just be voiding this dust. This stone dust. I have next to no uses for it. And does this give silver dust? That's actually pretty useful. Silver can be made to make, or can be used to make solar boilers as well. I don't think it's worth it in the slightest to make solar boilers, but I'm sure it will be used for other things as well. And when centrifuged, it gives sulfur dust. I don't think that's worth it, though. Let me go check. Since I don't need lead right now, I'm be willing to centrifuge it if I have 11 stacks still. Never mind. Though, I should be producing. How does this whole recipe for this work? The fluid solidifier, there should be a recipe. It's 9, if I put 9 raw rubber to 1 sulfur, that's how you make it. In a chemical reactor. Wait, am I with these would be 150 plus an additional 900 would be 270. I'm almost producing enough steam a second to run those things. No wonder it's barely putting an indent on my steam reservoir. That being said, it will. When these are running, I should say, it would be barely putting an impact on my steam reservoir. These are a little bit more difficult to keep running, though. Boop. I only want extra 2 because these overheat when they don't. And these guys are like super fuel efficient as well. Again, because they only burn when they need to. I might run out of steam actually, which would suck. So am I being limited by these pipes? Because I have... yes, well, it's not those pipes, it's actually, I think, these pipes. So why are these all backing up like this? I need my wrench and my pickaxe. Is this being weird because I don't have this, like this, perhaps? What is the... because yeah, this isn't filling. I think it... because these should only... I wonder if I need to upgrade these small pipes. Like, I thought I was going to have to. I think what I have to do is remove these for a second. Let these completely empty. Did this shut down, run out of steam, or... oh no, it actually finished. Nice. These are still... I also think, to be clear, that it's because these are all budding. These can do 36. There still should only be like 15 plus 9 is 2,400 buckets going through this. I think my issue is these small bronze filler pipes are no longer good enough. Thankfully, I should have some bronze filler pipes. Ow. Pot. Okay, well, but that's because it's actually full again. I am going to delete all of that. If I were to get another 2 of those, though, which are at this point are still prohibitively expensive, but if I were to get another 2 of those or so, I would be producing more steam than my ore washer is using in a second. Do I want to set up a thermal centrifuge in today's episode? No, I don't think I do. Anyway, what I do want to do is I want to make a vacuum. Or bore. Cuts into 9. Only takes 11 seconds. Or 2, because actually, well, I can make 2. Let me take 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9 of these. In fact, just in general be worth, in general just be worth, I should do this. That is. Why is there stone dust in this steam extractor? That's gonna take a while, but I don't really care. If I had the ability to make plans, I would have already made that, but like I said before, I don't have the ability to make plans. So I'm kinda just lying by the seat of my seat of my pants. Okay, anyway, I'll empty out my inventory when the stream is over. This is going to take 41 seconds, and this only takes 11 seconds. I'm going to do the obsidian first. Be smart. Also, why are ender pearls so much harder than obsidian? Boom, 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 boom. That might also have been the, nope, that was the, recipe with lubricant. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, I could just probably set up a vacuum hopper in the area where I can make a few vacuum hoppers. If vacuum hoppers work like vacuum hoppers, which, I mean, it may sound stupid. It may sound like a stupid thing to say, but there's genuinely no guarantee that vacuum hoppers work like vacuum hoppers in this mod pack. That's how much they've changed. Oh, what is is that all I need for... Oh, I need a bunch of hoppers to make one of these. Again, not at all an issue, but I guess slightly annoying. Slightly annoying. The thing is, the reason I want to get a vacuum hopper so much is if I can get a vacuum hopper, I can be. Ooh, I'm almost out of water. I can't run with the steam thing right now. Oh, wait, yeah, this is still cutting that. Cutting that ender pearl. Why? How? What? This technically too far because of cable loss. Fine. Grab my tin snips all the way over to here. Also, red alley is not that expensive, all things considered. Where's the... Oh, wait. Oops. Just, what am I trying to do? Do I have a wrench? Yes, I do. That should work now. Didn't even have to place an additional wire. I definitely want to diversify my power plan, though. Hey. By that, I mean probably make an additional steam generator, and then once I move, now what? Finished. Okay, you can work very fast, right? And then chests. Yeah, you produce 6. That's nice. I should be able to make 12 chests, which means I should be able to make 12 hoppers. I don't know exactly what the range is. It probably says on the thing. No. Oh. Extreme user. Extreme. As you can show you. Wow. It's perfect overclocking. Time to takes after that. Huh. I feel like I've seen dark magics that I shouldn't have. We are vacuum tubes considered a circuit? That's kind of cool. Anyway, hopper needs hoppers, which need chests, which are on 8, which is that's a fluid solidifier. This is my nope, that's a polarizer assembly machine on 8. Oh yeah, this takes forever. forever, though. I've been worth just crafting them in a crafting table. Is there anything else that I can do? How are we doing on the waterfront? In fact, am I even producing enough water to satiate my water needs right now? Because that didn't look like it went up any. But yeah, if I can like make a lot of water, that would be nice. Also, those water tanks, these aren't that expensive to make, I don't think. Just a little bit of glue, and iron, and some wooden frames, which can be crafted. Stuff, so I'm good. I'm able to. That is an LV recipe for these, right? Yeah. That makes 3 once. Magic. Where is somewhere that I could? No, there's already a bunch of people down here. I think if I do something like this, I probably could just be able to pipe directly over. I don't know if actually vacuum hoppers automatically output to grid tech pipes or not. Are you done? Also need probably a good amount of iron plates. It's gonna take less than that. And like I said, I'm about to set up automatic collection of iron, so iron adjacent things, so what am I running? I am wanting, I'm pretty sure it's any that genuinely think that this is cheaper than the normal vacuum hopper. Think if I place this here, will this at the very least fold it towards the thing. Is this? Oh, wow. Want to test if this works? I would probably, yeah. Yes, it does. Nice. So I'll probably need a another XP drain, or to just bring the XP drain down here with me when I am about to AFK. My question is this getting any items, or is it just pulling the items in only for them to be absorbed by the hoppers? This, I guess this also solves the issue of items getting stuck on top of the spike as well. And I also think I should be able to reclaim that hopper, or a piston rather, because that will now be always in the extended position where it is extended. The issue is I think I'm too far away for the spawner to work when I'm below. Unless... Oops. Hey, that's another, well, once I, get up to the place, it's another, ruby hot? No. Do this. Is this too far still? Don't remember how far down I made the drop. But it appears to be so. Am I... I probably want actual normal hopper below this thing that I can... outputs into. Nice thing is though, I know that I built it in a way where they will eventually pull themselves down. Or push themselves down. Because a bunch of spiders will spawn up there. And eventually they'll, whoop. And the vacuum hopper is more for when I'm not down here actively AFKing. Because when I'm down here actively AFKing, I can just stand here like this. Which will be much more efficient in the long run. Does it say the range for these? But now I am passively obtaining armor. How did I spawn that there? But normally, spooters cannot. Also, it automatically picks up the experience when I do this. As well as the items, now that I have unblocked them from. Could have just done a giant linear storage thing. I didn't need to do what I ended up doing. Is my water doing? Definitely higher than it was before. Oh yeah, I came up here for another hopper. That's what I came up here for. This way, and just do that. And if it ever does start to fill, that being said, I do need to keep a little bit of an eye on this regenning spider of yeah. I can't hit it. Am I... Oh, I don't have to... where are those? They should be in here. That spider just might be immortal because it's jumping. If I come down here, will it stop that stupid jumping? Does not look like it. What I need to do, I need to free it. No, I didn't. Hey, that worked. I do have a... Hey, steel essentially in the form of these boots. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. If you liked, please like. If you didn't, please comment below and tell me why.